A user asks, when I'm looking at topic information in Kpow, how can I tell which consumers are consuming from a particular topic? Well, if we switch into the Details tab of the Topics view and select the topic that we're interested in, to make it a little bit simpler here, we see an aggregated topic information and all of the topic partitions information themselves. And of course, in the Overview tab, we've got graphs about topic leader distribution and producer rights and reads per second and replica disk. What we can do in the Action menu over here, we can say I want to explore groups, and that's going to show us the groups that are consuming from that topic right now. And it's actually switched us into the consumers user interface. We're looking at the topic details, the details here in the topic dimension, and I'll talk a bit more about consumer group dimensions in a moment because it's an extremely powerful feature, quite unique to Kpow. We have the information about the topic, the number of groups consuming from it, the number of assignments, the brokers that are being consumed from, aggregated reads per second, and an aggregated lag across all of the groups that are consuming from that topic, and then every single topic member assignment. So we can see there are two groups here. We can see the partition that they're reading from, the offsets that they're up to, reads per second and lag right down to a very atomic level. And if I clear the filter up here, I can see each of the topics in our system, how many consumers are consuming from them, their total lag. So I can filter and see, for instance, this topic is the one at the moment that has the highest degree of lag by any aggregated set of consumers that are reading from it, and that's just been updated. And this leans into the multi-dimensional aspect of our consumer group details. So we show metrics and graphs at a topic level. You can switch dimension here into the group level, which is the one that everybody would be most familiar with. It's the default. It just shows you consumer group details, the actual specific details of each group and the members and the assignments. ACLs and workflows, of course, are very useful for visualizing actual consumer group topologies and managing offsets. But in these options where there's a little parentheses and details here, you can switch between multiple dimensions of consumption. So we can look at, for instance, the host dimension, which shows us the metrics about consumption aggregated to the network addressable host, which is serving consumer groups. So we can see these hosts are serving a different number of consumer groups each, the members they have, the assignments, the topics brokers, very much like the topic breakdown, reads per second and lag. So we can sort by lag and see that this host is currently lagging more than the other hosts. It might be serving more consumer groups, it might have noisy neighbors. It's all sorts of extremely useful stuff there. And then we can see a breakdown of consumer host members and consumer host member assignments. So Kpow will always give you, regardless of the dimension that you're looking at, capabilities down to the most granular level for all of the information we can possibly surface to you, including topic level information about which consumers are reading from which topics.